Howdy, hi. This is Do Your Job Sports College Football Week 11 Picks and Predictions Part 2. Let's get into the video. All right, so like I said, this is Part 2. If you have not already seen Part 1, you can go watch it after this video. It'll be linked in the next showing video for you, so you don't even have to click any buttons. We're going to get right into it. I got 7 more games. A few of these are midweek games. We have a Wednesday night game, a Thursday night game, and one Friday night game. So if you like being a DGen on the weekdays, I got you because I'm in the same club. First game, App State, Coastal Carolina. I'm taking the over 62.5. Here we got two 4-4 Sun Belt teams, both fighting to make a bowl game. This game should be very fun, high scoring, with little to almost no defense. These defenses are right next to each other. They're touching tips. They're ranked 235th and 236th in college football straight up, giving up 440 yards per game. Coastal has given up 38, 34, 39, 37 points in their last 4 games. App State has given up 20, 26, 34, 52 in their last 4 games. I'm not very good at numbers. Those are pretty big. Defense probably shouldn't be letting up that many. So these offenses both top in the Sun Belt. App State 42nd nationally, averaging 445 yards per game, mostly through the air. They're going for 285th in passing yards a game. Coastal Carolina ranked 124th, averaging 390 yards a game. This is the Thursday night football game. Both of these schools in must-win spots if they want to make a bowl game. Should be a good game, so I'm on the over 62.5. Next game, Iowa State Cyclones head to Kansas, take on the Jayhawks, aka the basketball school. Now that basketball is in season, no one in Kansas is going to care about this football game. For that reason, I'm taking Iowa State -3. Iowa State coming off of a bad home loss to Texas Tech by 1 point. This is a bounce back game for them. It's a 2-6 Kansas team. I really don't think anyone will be at this game because the Jayhawks are going to be playing this weekend, and that is the only sport they care about is basketball. So give me Iowa State -3. Iowa State has the advantage on both offense and defense, averaging 24 more yards per game on offense, giving up 70 yards less per game on defense. Iowa State great at passing the ball through the air. They're going to look to take the lead early in this game, rely on their stellar defense to keep the lead late. Kansas not good at throwing the ball downfield. Their main strategy is running the ball. So if Iowa State is able to get out to a lead, they should be able to force some turnovers on defense. Kansas has struggled this year big time. Their defense has given up 29, 14, 35, 38, and 32 points in their last 5 games. Iowa State should be able to move the ball on them pretty easy. So I'm surprised this line's only -3. I would have laid up to a touchdown here, probably even more. If you would have given me this at like -9, probably would have taken this at -9. I think Iowa State wins by a lot. So give me the Cyclones -3. Next game we got, it is BYU at Utah. I'm taking the Mormons -4. BYU is now the only undefeated team left in the Big 12 after Iowa State loses. Now, for the sake of the Big 12 being good at football, Utah should want to lose this game. If you're a Big 12 fan, you want Utah to lose this game. You need BYU to go undefeated. So I think the refs know this. I think secretly there's some backdoor cash mafia being stowed around Utah, and they're going to let BYU cover this 4. They're going to let BYU win by 20. Heard it here first. Utah's lost 4 games in a row. I think they started the year 4-0, and now they're 4-4. So tough time to be a Utah Utes fan. Starting quarterback Cam Rising, what do you know? He's injured again. Will he come back for his 8th year of college football? I don't think so. He said multiple times no, but who knows? I don't think he knows either. BYU coming off of a bye week. Given that they're Mormons, they don't party. They don't do nothing at BYU. So they were probably watching film, hitting the soda machines, having a good time in BYU. BYU better offense and defense. Both teams are pretty similar defensively, but I do give BYU the better offense part. Why is this only -4? I don't know. Don't think about this game too much. Just take BYU -4. They're going to win. For the sake of the Big 12, they need them to win, so they will. Give me the Cougars -4. Next game, we are betting against UConn. We took them a few weeks ago. We then laid off. Now we're betting against them. Basketball is in season. That's all they care about. So give me UAB +6.5 at home. UAB starting a new quarterback. And I don't want to overreact or anything here, but this dude might just be the second coming of Christ. He's a beast. In his first game with UAB, he went 25 of 32 for 404 yards and 6 touchdowns. You might know this name. His name is Jalen Kinta. Sorry, Kitna. Can't speak. Son of former NFL QB John Kitna. He originally played at Florida. He then, I think, redshirted a year, backed up a quarterback, started a few games, and then transferred out. And now he's at UAB, and he's starting. In his first game, again, 25 of 32, 400 yards, 6 touchdowns. That is God mode. UConn 6-3, so their season-long goal of making a bowl game has already been achieved. Therefore, I think they let down here. They get destroyed by UAB. No idea how this game isn't a pick'em. These teams both averaged 412 yards per game on offense, but with Kitna at quarterback, there's going to be a new energy, a new level of hype around this program. They can still technically make a bowl game. They are only 2-6. If they win out, it is possible. Sorry. Previous game, they won 59-21. You're not going to follow that up with a bad performance against UConn. At the end of the day, it don't matter what UConn's record is. It's UConn football. They're going to lose. Period, point blank on a story. Give me UAB. Thank you for restarting your football program. I like you a lot. Next game, Texas State at ULM. ULM has been a cash machine for us recently, so we're going to keep on taking them. Texas State offense averages 457 yards per game compared to ULM 315. Both of these defensives are very similar, giving up just 375 and 385 yards per game. ULM just gets it done, though. Period, point blank, end of story. ULM has a 5-3 record on the year. They have covered the spread in 4 out of their last 5 games. I think we've been on that for 3 of them, and they've covered every single one. They're 1 win away from being bowl eligible. In this game, probably their last realistic chance to get that win. Their next games, they play at Auburn. They play at Arkansas State. Then they are home the last week to Louisiana and the Raging Cajuns. I don't think they're winning any of those games. They're definitely not beating Auburn. Arkansas State's maybe. That one's closer to a 50-50, and they're going to get destroyed by the Raging Cajuns. So if they want to make a bowl game, they have to win this game. I think this is a Friday night game. Or this is a week. No. This is a Saturday game. Doesn't really matter, though. ULM +7. They need to win. I think they're going to win. Let's go. Next game. FAU, East Carolina. I'm taking the Pirates -7.5. 2 teams I have not bet on this year. I don't know how I haven't bet either of these teams, but just never had a game I liked, I guess. So I'm excited to get some action. Eastern Carolina 4-4. FAU 2-6 on the year. Thursday night game starts at 8 o'clock. So if you want to get some shmoney on it, you definitely can. FAU defense, or should I say the lack thereof, main reason I'm betting this game. FAU is ranked 206th in defense, giving up over 450 yards a game. In their last 3 games, they have given up 44, 38, and 41 points to their opponents. This is what a failed team / locker room looks like. These guys have quit. They are done for the year. They don't want to play any defense. They want to go home. ECU, coming off of a game where they scored 56 points against a horrible Temple Owls team, very much similar to the defense style of FAU. So I think they can score the same number on these Owls. We're going Owls to Owls. Give me 56 points to 56 points. That's how I'm looking at it. Also, FAU starting running back and their starting tight end, both out for this game due to undisclosed reasons, according to the injury report. I am not sure what that means. Maybe it's like disciplinary action for something they did, but I don't care because they're not playing. Give me Eastern Carolina -7.5. Final game, Liberty, Middle Tennessee. If you've never seen that logo before, I don't blame you. Who cares about Middle Tennessee? Not me. Give me Liberty -10.5. Liberty coming off of 2 really, really bad losses to Kennesaw State and then Jacksonville State by 3 points and 10 points. This is a get-right spot. If they want to have a shot at winning, they're going to have to do it here. So Liberty offense and defense, both miles above Middle Tennessee. Liberty offense averages 442 yards a game compared to Middle Tennessee, who averages just 355. Excuse me. Liberty defense gives up just 351 yards per game. Middle Tennessee has one of, if not the worst defenses in Conference USA ranked 250th nationally, giving up over 460 yards per game. In their last 5 games this season, 6 games, they've given up 42, 24, 48, 45, 49, 52 points. That's not very good. That's pretty bad. Liberty should be able to do the Lord's work against Middle Tennessee. So give me Liberty minus 10.5, bounce back spot. They need to right the ship after losing mostly to Kennesaw State, who at the time was 0-6, and they've given them their only win of the season. So give me the Flamin' Libs minus 10.5. All right, that's going to do it for me and this video. I appreciate y'all watching and tuning in. If you have not already, hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help me out. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.